The metro is the main public transport element in the world's major cities, which is why every city will develop its metro network in the future. The metro networks will undergo significant development in the next decade, as new networks and lines will be built in addition to the renovation of the networks. Most of these projects are already under construction and have already been handed over, such as the Riyadh Metro, but other systems are still in a temporary trial, or the Sydney Metro is only partially handed over. In today's video, we're going to look at the 10 biggest metro projects of the future. Number 10. Vienna U5. Vienna Metro 5 is expected to open in 2025, in the first phase. It will run between Karls Plaza and Frank Plaza for the first time, and will run with the U2 Metro between Karls Plaza and Rathaus in 2025, and the Rathaus and Motz lanes will open for the U2 Metro in 2026. Dorfer Plaza, and then the network will look like this. The U5 subway will be an automatic, so you won't need a driver to operate it. The stations will also be equipped with platform gates, which will be in the interest of safer travel. Wiener Linien has ordered 34 6-car Siemens and Spiro trains, the delivery of which began in 2020 and is expected to deliver the last train in 2030. Construction work is currently underway, but the central section of the Vienna U2 underground is closed, and it is currently possible to travel by tram replacement tram. The U5 metro project will not only be a new metro line in Vienna, but will be an extension of the existing U2 line. Number 9. Budapest Metro M3 Renovation. The project, which has been running since 2017, is expected to be completed by 2023, and this will involve the renovation and accessibility of the entire line. The renovation is divided into 3 phases, the northern, southern and central phases. Renovation of the northern and southern sections is currently complete and renovations of the middle section are underway, but 3 new stations are likely to be handed over soon. At the stations in the middle section, sloping elevators, a novelty in Europe as well, are being installed next to the escalators for accessibility. The stations of the current mist section can be reached by metro replacement buses, but the replacement bus will not stop at Ferenczi Ektere station. Number 8. Budapest Metro M5. Let's not leave Budapest, let's see how the construction of Metro Line 5 is progressing. The M5 Metro will be connected to the northern and southern suburban railway line. In the first phase the H6 and H7 suburban railway line will be built to Calventaire, where it will be possible to cross the M3 and the M4 Metro. In the second phase, however, an additional section will be built to join the northern heat, resulting in a suburban high-speed railway similar to the RER high-speed train in Paris. Measurements of soil conditions in Calvin Square started in 2021. But the first phase of this project is expected to be completed by 2030. Number 7. Sydney Metro. I want to expand the Sydney Metro network, which was partially handed over in 2019, with 3 new metro lines and the construction of the current 1 metro line, originally with 31 stations. Metro 1 was handed over in 2019 and currently has 13 stations. I would like to expand this to 31 stations in the future. This is currently underway and handover is expected by 2024. I would even like to extend Line 1 to the airport. In 2056, the network will look like this. Number 6. Warsaw Metro M2 and M3. The expansion of the Warsaw M2 Metro has accelerated significantly over the past few years. Prior to the construction of the line, the goal was to build a 21-station line, of which 7 stations were built in the first phase, which was handed over in 2016. In 2019, the section from Dworzec Wileński to Trocka was expanded, and in 2020 the section from Rondo Dasanskiego to Krzyża Januza was handed over. The section from Trocka to Brodno will be handed over in 2022, bringing one of the final terminals of the line to completion, and the section from Krzyża Januza to Bamoa will be handed over this year. By 2024, however, the last section, which will extend from Bamoa to Karolin, will be handed over and the final form of the line will be built, as well as the line's Karolin vehicle depot, and thus the line will not be one, will use the vehicle depot. The Warsaw M3 Metro will run from National Stadion to Gokław and the fleet will be at Kozia Gorka. In 2021, a tender was announced for the visual designs and design of the line, and the visual designs were also completed. The triple metro will probably be ready by 2028. but the platform at the Narodowy Stadium has already been completed, and the M2 metro trains are currently used for parking. Number 5. Jeddah Metro. Jeddah Metro is a planned metro system in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. In at least 5 years, more lines will be built, ultimately aimed at increasing the proportion of public transport commuters from the current 1% to 30%. The subway was licensed in March 2013. In 2014, Sistra was selected as a project engineer. It should be completed in 2020. Completion has been postponed to 2025. Foster & Partners is responsible for designing stations, trains and branding. A total of 3 lines are planned. Phase 1 would connect King Abdulaziz International Airport with Prince Abdullah Al Faisal Stadium and Al Ruwais headquarters in Al Qazam. The tram is also planned to Jeddah. Number 4. The Tube. The refurbishment of one of the world's oldest metro lines, the Piccadilly line, will provide London with a renewed metro system. Renovation of the line will provide a safer journey for the people of London. The new driverless technology will mean the trains will be able to travel faster and more often and increase line capacity by up to 60%. The new trains will be manufactured by Siemens and will fit perfectly into the Victorian-style tunnel. The stations will be equipped with platform gates to alleviate platform accidents and wind caused by the piston effect. The new line is designed to meet the needs of London and will serve the city for the next 40 years. Number 3. Abu Dhabi's Rapid Transit Network. The Abu Dhabi Metro will be a 1-line metro, 2-line tram and 1-line bus transit network in the capital of the United Arab Emirates. The entire transit network will be 131 kilometers long when completed, including an 18-kilometer underground metro line, 2 light rail lines and a high-speed bus transit. Phase 1 of the network should have been completed by 2020 and more in later phases. The design stations will fit in perfectly with the city. The metro will mainly connect the planned central business district with Sowa Island, Reem Island, Saadiyat Island, Yas Island, Abu Dhabi International Airport, Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque, the capital city of Masdar, the with Emerald Gateway, Zayed Sports City and Adnek. Number 2. Ottawa Metro. The current 2-line network is planned to be expanded in the future, mainly Line 1. According to plans, the network will grow with 2 lines and 41 stations. Line 2 is currently closed due to expansion. It is planned to spend $10 billion on the expansions. Currently, the southern expansion of Line 2, the construction of Subway 4, which will branch off from Line 2 at South Quays Station and go to the airport, and the eastern and western extension of Line 1 are underway. There are plans to build Metro 3 and another extension of Metro 1. The projects currently under construction will be completed and handed over by 2025. Number 1. Glasgow Metro Future. It is the 3rd oldest metro in the world and the only metro network that has not been expanded for more than 100 years. Glasgow Underground will undergo significant changes in the coming years. 17 new automatic assemblies have been ordered from Stadler for the current line and they will be available from 2023. There are also plans to build a Line 2, also known as the Airport Tram train, which will connect Glasgow Airport with the city centre. The Glasgow Connectivity Commission, set up in 2017, has proposed a new mode of transport with high-speed rail and trams that would take advantage of existing railways and unused channels.